Hi guys, this is Mrs. Middlemass in the library. I want to give you a really quick tutorial on how to use Marmot to find a library book. Marmot is at mvgj.marmot.org. There's 3 screens set up in the library. You can also access it through ClassLink or our website under library. When you are looking for a specific book, it's really easy just to type the title in. And one of the titles that most kids are familiar with, and I still use as an example, is Hatchet by Gary Paulson. Pretty much everybody likes that book. I want you to look, when you look for your favorite book, what happens? Right off the bat, there's these 3 things here. Do you see my pointy finger of linkiness? Right now, I'm seeing 164 things from other libraries. And down here, it's telling me all the different formats that this book could be available in, either at our library or some other library. By the way, Marmot is a group of libraries in Colorado, so the cool thing about that for you is if you want to read something we don't own, you can just search it up and click place hold and borrow that book from another library, and it will get delivered here. If you need a book today, you need to go look at on shelf at GJHS. So when I click that, that's going to filter this down. It is, interestingly enough, going to still show ebooks, which is a different video. So what I do is I go click on books. If I want a book today at my library, I'm going to narrow my search down there. Okay, so it says we have Hatchet on the shelf. If I look right here at this part, it's going to say where it lives and where it lives in our library. It's in the adventure section of fiction. So if there's a book you loved and you've looked it up, click on that book's title to go into its record and scroll down. It will give you a couple of things. It will give you more in the series. It will give you more books like that. Something I actually really like to do too is to go under subjects. And sometimes there's a ton of subjects. Hatchet has a ton of subjects. If there was something I really liked about this book, like maybe I loved that this book was, I do like survival books, so I often go in here and look at survival stuff. You can look at survival as a big overarching thing or just look at fiction. I'm going to do the whole overarching thing. And again, I got over 4,000 at other libraries. I want just what's on shelf here, and I want just books. And if I do that, I'm going to get a bunch of books from my library. Now, this is fiction, but I did the overarching. If I wanted just nonfiction, I could come over here to form and do nonfiction. But I don't mind if it's fiction or nonfiction. Hunger Games is definitely about survival. That book's good. Treasure Island, that's a classic. Part of the Hunger Games series. A lot of people are loving Andy Weir. He wrote The Martian. Great book. We have it on the shelf here. When I'm ready to get one of these books, right down here is where you got to look to get to it. All right. I'm going to stop there so I don't make this video too long. But if you need more help, come see me, okay? Enjoy your reading.